we're up bright and early this morning to go on a nature and you adventure out to Waimea Falls. We will be spending a full half day on this. We started at a coffee farm, which clearly I could use some coffee. And then we're gonna do things like check out some falls, go on a hike. We're gonna visit the Dole Plantation. It should be a great time, but we're gonna find out.
If you guys are new to this channel, Melissa's early, on time is late, early is the right time to show up. We're the only ones here. We're probably gonna have to sit out here for 30 minutes. I could be sleeping right now. You think we're here on time, honey?
Early is on time, so yes, we are.
今日4名なので、結構もう。
Green World Coffee Farm is a 7-acre coffee farm with a cafe and a shop. They grow, process, roast, and brew their own coffee. Hawaii is actually one of the few places where coffee is grown in the United States.
Do you want my honest opinion, honey?
Honest opinion, man.
I like it, it looks good. This actually looks more like the banana bread that my mom makes than the kind that I do, which I find interesting.
It's warm.
According to a sign we read in this coffee garden, it's a space for education and adult relaxation.
Do you feel relaxed? Paniolo blend, which is cowboy blend. That's my coffee, pretty good. Although I just spilled it all over the ground, but
Waimea Bay on the North Shore is famous for its winter waves that can reach over 30 feet in height. It's a popular place for the world's best surfers to challenge themselves, and is not for novices to try at all.
we've spotted some big waves, so we're gonna walk over to them. Thinking I should have put my sandals on. I actually might need to take my shoes off.
I asked you if you wanted your sandals.
Okay,
They're in the van in my
you know
bag.
What? Yeah,
I've been carrying them.
I choose to wear my shoes. There are reasons for me wearing my shoes. So there, honey.
Okay.
Always a danger. Super cool. Those are Hawaiian waves. So I'm sitting here watching the waves, and all of a sudden I'm looking, where's Melissa? Not that the waves got her, but look at her. Did she ever just slow down? No. It's a little risky, honey. Who does that guy think he is? Does he not read the signs? She almost was swallowed up by a wave. Watch out, honey!
No, I'm fine.
Midwesterners at the ocean. Woo! There's a big one. Oh! That was a big one. I should say on this tour, they don't typically stop at this beach. They sometimes stop at this beach. It depends on timing, really. We have a smaller group today, so that's why we had the chance to stop here at this beach. So, and we're doing this tour on a Monday in December. So I don't know, maybe that's an indicator that it's not always as busy on Mondays in the wintertime. Who knows?
We arrived shortly before Waimea Valley opened for the day, also known as the Valley of the Priests. There's so much to see at this popular parkland. There's the famous Waimea Falls, historical sites, and botanical gardens.
A fine wine mixed with like a very stinky cheese. Yeah,
Okay.
like a cheesy wine. Really good for you. You can take the leaves from the plant and you can steam them and put them on a sore or a rash or eczema, and it makes the rash go away. It's good for inflammation. This is a canoe plant, so really important. It might be kind of stinky and doesn't taste that great, but it's really good for you.
I think that's to protect us, honey.
Oh, okay. We didn't just land in the Hunger Games and we're tributes.
We don't want coconuts or cannonballs coming down.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All right, so we've been touring this area. It is amazing. Our tour guide, Jackson, is doubly amazing.
Yeah.
Always. We have decided with a cool day that we weren't in the mood to swim, but we've been advised by Jackson to still put your feet in the water, so we're gonna go do that now. Supposedly the water has healing abilities. Is a very spiritual and important place to the Hawaiian culture. It goes back like 1,000 years, so it's a special place.
I wasn't necessarily thinking that I needed to swim to the waterfall, but I do kind of feel like it is going to Blarney Castle and not kissing the Blarney Stone. So I think that I should swim in it.
Now, you can dip your feet in. Jackson said just dip your feet in, does the same thing.
Maybe I should dip my hand in and see what the temperature is. That is some pretty cold water. I don't think I need to swim in it.
It's refreshing. So this waterfall can have different names based on how active it is. Isn't that cool? I don't know the names, but we could post them here.
Yes.
So this is if it's not very strong, and this is if it's strong. This is the name. So honey, everything about that tree is poisonous.
Everything?
Yep. And apparently it like explodes kind of.
In order to propagate it.
Yeah, and the seeds fly everywhere. That's how it does its thing.
The way I understand it from what I read, my objective is to roll this stone between those two stakes.
All right.
Oh. Oh, same side. I know. Third time is the charm. Ah! It's not the charm. It's the other side.
Good try, hon.
Did that go right through?
No, I think it's a lava rock.
Oh. Ooh, good job. High five. You can't do ocean. You can only do over or horizontal. So vertical, horizontal only on this game. And it used to be for teaching strategy. For war.
Kind of like checkers.
Yep.
I just thought of something. Isn't every rock in Hawaii a lava rock? That there is a floppy flower tree. Okay, it's really not, but if I would have discovered that, that's what I would have named it.
What would you have named it?
Floppy flower tree.
Very pretty.
We have never seen a banana tree in the wild. We don't know if these are bananas or plantains. Wow.
Pretty cool though.
There's a bug on it though. The land is the chief, the man is the servant. Land does not need man, but man needs land.
True words. True words.
So remember that, humans. Remember it. Okay, Melissa, we're at the Dole Plantation, right?
Correct.
What's your goal here? What do you want to...
I want to eat pineapple and I want to drink coconut because I just saw a sign that said you could have like a half coconut and sounds good.
I want to have pineapple in the Dole Whip. What's the Dole Whip?
That,
I hear good things about it.
I always hear about it on Disney things, like Disney travel things. Like
Yeah.
everybody's all about the Dole Whip at Disney. I've never had it, so I think we should also try that. For
Okay,
sure.
okay, all right. More than 1 million visitors come to the Dole Plantation each year for Hawaii's pineapple experience. It's free to visit, but bring money for the gifts, treats, and tours.
Aw, thanks, bye. These are pineapple plants.
So the pineapple's kind of like a potato.
On this day, for the first time in my life, I learned that pineapples are grown in the ground. You don't get them out of trees. I always thought they came from trees, but now I know they come from the ground. It took me 46 years to learn that.
Don't feel bad, honey. I didn't know either. The things you learn. See that? So they're going to come up out of the top here.
Oh. Well, that's still coming from the ground and not from a tree.
We've learned a little more. They don't actually grow underground like a potato, but they're very close to the ground, and then so we're getting smarter, honey. Honey, do machines pick pineapples or do humans?
Humans.
Like harvest. Humans, you are correct. Ding, ding, ding.
How long does it take to grow a pineapple?
18 to 24 months.
It takes 20 months for the first fruit and then 14 to 15 months for the second.
That's why I gave the answer I gave.
But that was too many months by 4. I will not be silenced. This is my first time trying Dole Whip. I have heard so much about Dole Whips because I pay attention to a lot of Disney stuff, but I've never tried a Dole Whip. So my first time having Dole Whip in Hawaii at the Dole Plantation. And I should mention, I had the lihing powder put on it, and that's basically passion fruit. Yeah.
And I went with pineapple on top of my Dole Whip. I too have never tried Dole Whip, so I'm a little excited.
You should get some pineapple in there, honey.
I'm just gonna go. I did not expect it to be that pineapple. Okay, here's some pineapple from Hawaii. I probably have never had pineapple from Hawaii. It's pretty good.
Could I try a piece of your pineapple?
What?
Could I please try a piece of your pineapple so I can have a little pineapple from Hawaii? It does taste completely different from any pineapple I've ever had before. Wow.
They know how to do pineapple in Hawaii.
The Dole Plantation is the last stop, so it's time for us to give our review of our tour today. What did you think, Chris?
Melissa, I had a grand time on the tour. Our tour guide was awesome. We learned a lot. We saw a lot of beautiful things, saw interesting things. Yeah.
I think it's such a great way to explore.
Yeah.
Because also we get all of these insider tips on, well, you should check this out if you have time, and you should check that out when you come back if you don't have time on this trip. And so I really value that aspect of the trip. And everything we've seen has been amazing. And Chris, are you okay with the fact that we had that early start time on our vacation?
All right. Yes, I was wrong. It was nice to get to Waimea that early. Hardly anyone was there. When we were leaving, it was getting pretty busy, and I love to enjoy a place that's not super crowded. And okay, good job, Melissa.
Thank you. The Dole Plantation has
right.
been the only place where it's like, oh wow,
Yeah,
boom,
yeah.
it's busy
Crazy
right
busy.
now. But the line for the Dole Whip went super fast.
It did.
And so it was
So
great.
I'm leaving with this treat.
And I'm leaving with an ornament you can't see. Trust me, it's really nice.
You gonna give this a thumb up?
Oh, many thumbs up. Great job to Jackson and to May, because May was also a tour guide on the trip, although she was doing the tour in Japanese for another couple that was on the tour.
That was cool too. I've never had anything like that. And it's like, so he would give it the little information, and then May would jump in and tell the Japanese folks behind us. Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Yeah, very interesting. I don't think I've ever heard that language that much.
Well, I know Japanese now, honey.
Oh, no, you do not. Keep working on your English, sir. Keep working on your
True.
English.
I do have to keep working on that. All right, see you guys next. More videos coming. See ya. Bye.